Let's make a big, beautiful patchwork egg.
Hey y'all, it's Tailored by Debbie. This week we are going to decoupage a patchwork pattern on a large egg from the Dollar Tree. You can get these eggs for $1.25 from Dollar Tree, and they come in two parts. The bottom part is a solid color and the top is clear. We're going to decoupage a patchwork pattern on the clear one, and on the bottom part we're going to paint it. And today we're going to use this color by Folk Art, and it's called Cashmere.
So we just take the paint and a brush, and I'm going to apply 2 coats, drying it in between.
Then we're going to get some polyacrylic by Minwax, crystal clear top coat and a matte clear finish. And we're going to put a coat of the polyacrylic over the paint to seal it in. And we're going to set it aside to dry. All right, next we're going to take some fabrics that we got from the Dollar Tree, just some coordinating fabrics that have hues of blue and pink and purple. All right, we've cut all the labels off. And now what we're going to do, we're going to take these fabrics and we're going to cut using pinking shears, and that just is kind of a zigzag type of pattern. And we're going to cut first some strips of the fabrics, and then we're going to cut them into squares.
So I just cut down the full length of the fabric on 2 sides with the zigzag scissors, and then I cut them into squares, also using the pinking shears. And I'm going to do this with all 5 fabrics. I ended up cutting 2 strips of each fabric and then cut them into squares.
All right, now we have our 5 different fabrics cut up into little pieces, and we're going to use some Mod Podge. And I make homemade Mod Podge using Elmer's glue, 3 parts to 1 part distilled water. And then I just mix it up and put it in a glass jar. And then we're going to take and put these squares onto our egg using our homemade Mod Podge. It's going to put a liberal amount of Mod Podge down, and then we're going to press our fabric on and put a little bit more Mod Podge on the top, just like so. And then we're going to take our next piece, put some Mod Podge down, and then we're going to turn this one kind of diagonal to that one, and we're going to Mod Podge it down. And we're just going to continue to do this process all over the egg, each time turning the fabric just a little bit off from how we laid our last piece, kind of like it'll kind of end up looking like a patchwork quilt.
So then I just continue this all the way around the egg, and any overhang that's on the bottom of the egg, I just take scissors and cut all the way around to even that part up.
I'm going to take my heat tool and we're going to dry it some.
And as I'm drying it, I pat it down with my hand if I see the edges pulling up anywhere.
Now we're going to bring our egg back over that we painted with polyacrylic. It is dry and it turned out beautiful. We're just going to turn that over, and we're going to put our decoupaged patchwork egg back on. Another thing I want to do on the edges to help secure and hide kind of that transition from the patchwork to just the solid colors, I want to take some of this lace and I want to glue it down. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go all the way around this egg with some hot glue and just kind of secure this together. We're just going to go all the way around where that seam is, and we're going to put a nice bead of hot glue all the way around.
Once I finished putting the hot glue all the way around that seam, now I'm taking some lace ribbon that has a floral pattern on it that I got from Sims Pottery, and I'm using Titebond Quick and Thick glue and a paintbrush, and I'm brushing on a thick coat on the back side of this lace ribbon, and I'm getting ready to press it onto the egg. I just put a nice thick coat of the Titebond so that when I go around it like this to push it onto the egg, that it's going to also help hold the egg together and kind of be a nice transition from the patchwork quilt to just the painted portion of the egg. I just really like the way this looks. You can use any trim that you have for this step. And this is how it came out. Y'all, I just love this egg. I hope you will give this a try. Please subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you'll always be notified when I put up new content. I'm getting ready to show you the final reveal of this beautiful egg. If you do try it, please send a photo to me. I would love to see how yours comes out. You can email it to me at tailoredbydebbie@gmail.com. I love it when I inspire you to try one of my creations. Get ready for the final reveal. And here it is, styled with a ceramic bunny and an adorable rubber boot floral vase that I found at Family Dollar. Y'all, this is beautiful. I don't feel like the photos or the videos do it justice. I love it when you can take something so inexpensive like this $1.25 egg from the Dollar Tree and then take some inexpensive fabrics or fabrics you have on hand in your home and create a beautiful heirloom piece of home decor. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'll see you next week for another DIY video. Bye, y'all.